Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Noach, adapted from the Torah of Rabbi Isaac Bernstein, Zichrono Livracha. When someone closes down a business, all the employees, the good employees, the bad employees, everyone is let go. It's not about performance. Therefore, it doesn't matter how well a person did his job. The Mabul, the flood in this week's Parsha, is a restart, the closing down of the world. And therefore, thinking differently than we usually do, the Mabul wasn't a punishment, but it was a restart for humanity. And therefore, even the tzaddikim were not saved. And even those who were below the age of punishment, under 100 at that point, were not saved. Everyone was killed. So how is it that Noah lived? Yes, he was a tzaddik, but tzaddik was not enough to save people from the Mabul. The answer is that Noach had a special chen. It says in the last week's parsha, the last pasuk, Noach matza chen b'nei Hashem. He found grace in God's eyes, and it's this grace that he merited that he and his family would be saved from the Mabul. Now we shouldn't conclude that Noach, because he only got saved because of the chen, that he wasn't a tzaddik. In fact, he was tzaddik tamim. He was a perfect tzaddik. But the Ohr HaChaim asked, if he was such a tzaddik, why, and still Hashem wouldn't save him without the chen, why does the Torah bother to tell us that he was a tzaddik tamim? So he answers that there are certain mitzvos, 2, 3, 4, 5 mitzvos, that when you do them properly, they create a chen, a certain grace, a certain favor with Hashem, and one can get special treatment, special reward. But we don't know which one it is, of course, because otherwise everyone would just focus strictly on the ones that created the chen and would ignore the other mitzvos. However, we note that Noach was tzaddik tamim. He was a perfect tzaddik. He did all the mitzvos in the Torah, and he did them meticulously. And if you do all the mitzvos in the Torah, included in those mitzvos are these several chen-creating mitzvos. And therefore, he surely did them, and he was saved because of the chen, not just the pure righteousness. So in summary, Moshe was the Mabul was not a punishment, but a restart of humanity, a discontinuation of the way things were. And there was the chen that Noah had that saved him, which he was able to achieve this chen because he was a tzaddik who did all his mitzvahs properly with great care. So let us try to do as many mitzvahs as we can and do them as carefully as we can, so we should be zocheh to Hashem's chen, and he should bring the Gula Shalema. Thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.